Phases of the moon. As the moon makes its way around the earth, we see the bright parts of the moon's surface at different angles. These are called phases of the moon. The phases depend on its position in relation to the sun and earth. There are a total of 8 phases. The phases are named after how much of the moon we can see and whether the amount visible is increasing or decreasing each day. Today I will be demonstrating the different phases of the moon. I will do so with some Oreo cookies. I will need a plastic spoon, a paper plate, a yellow and blue marker, and a fresh cup of milk. Have you ever looked up at the moon and wondered why it has a different shape almost every night? Well, I have. And today you'll know what causes them to be different. On my paper plate, I have created a sun for us. In the middle of the paper plate, I drew us our Earth. We're going to start by doing the new moon. The new moon is a phase when the moon is lined up between the Earth and the sun. We see the side of the moon that is not being lit by the sun. In other words, we see no moon at all because of the brightness of the sun outshines the dim moon. Next, we have the waxing crescent moon. The crescent moon is a thin, curved moon. The waxing means it's increasing or growing larger. As you can see, we go from seeing no moon at all to seeing a little thin curved. The third phase is the quarter moon. The quarter is when the moon has completed 1/4 of an orbit around the earth, 1/4 of the full circle away from the sun. Half of the moon's surface is visible from Earth, and that is why it's called half moon. The fourth phase is a waxing gibbous moon. When most of the moon is visible, we say it is a waxing gibbous moon. Observers can see all but a little silver of the moon. During this phase, the moon remains in the sky most of the night. Next, we have the full moon. The full moon is when the earth is between the sun and the moon. A full moon is the only moon phase that shines the whole night through. Next, we have the waning gibbous moon. Like the waxing gibbous moon, during this phase, we can see all but a silver of the moon. The difference is that instead of seeing more of the moon each night, we begin to see less and less of the moon each night. The word waning means decreasing in size. Next, we have the last quarter moon. The quarter is when the moon has completed 1/4 of an orbit around the earth, 1/4 of a full circle away from the sun. Half of the moon's surface is visible from Earth, and because of it, it's called the half moon. And last, we have our 8th phase, which is called the waning crescent moon. Finally, during a waning crescent moon, observers on Earth can only see a small silver of the moon, and only just before morning. Each night, less of the moon is visible for less time. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have all of the 8 phases of the moon. And now that we have learned about the 8 phases of the moon, now it's time to enjoy our cold milk. and dip our faces.